Welcome everyone to episode 10 of Fearless Friday, and this might be the most fearless episode we have aired to date. I'm Tanya Eberhard, and I am the founder of BrandFace. I have on Zoom with me today my BrandFace partner and a couple of special guests to introduce to you. But first of all, I want to say what we do is we help real estate agents differentiate themselves. And we do Fearless Friday. The theme for Fearless Friday is helping real estate agents take the fear out of putting themselves out there. And this time, guys, we put our money where our mouth is and our courage. So I'd like to turn it over to Michael, first of all, and have my business partner introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michael Carr. I'm founder of Michael Carr and Associates. We are anything real estate, and we have the confidence of over 68,000 residential transactions. And like she said, today's Fearless Friday, 10th episode, and we're happy to be here, and we're happy you've joined us.
Thank you, Michael. And guys, we have two very special guests on the line with us today. Wendell Cox is on his tour bus somewhere in St. Louis. Where did you say it was?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. So Wendell is lead guitarist for Travis Tritt, and has had that fame for 31 years now. And Wendell and I go way back to oh gosh, when we were 12, 13 years old was the first time we met. We've been friends and family ever since. So Wendell, give a shout out to everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing today? It's good to see you. Good to be part of this. Glad I could make it.
And you guys will figure out why Wendell is part of this here in just a few moments. We also have another very special guest on with us today, and that's my son, Chuck. Chuck, wave, say hi.
How's it going, guys?
My son is in a car too. There's a theme here for Fearless Friday. Everybody but me is in a vehicle. Wendell's on the tour bus, and Michael is somewhere in Greenville, South Carolina, and my son is on his way to Nashville. So there you go. So today, guys, we have a very special presentation for you. Michael and I put our money where our mouth is, and we went hang gliding in Lenoir, North Carolina last weekend. We captured it all on video, and we would like to share it with you today as today's Fearless Friday episode. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen here. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to play this episode, and then we'll come back with some more details and some fantastic news. Hang tight. And they can still see us on camera, by the way, guys.
Oh, okay.
That looks like a super cool machine right there.
There you go. Perfect. Amazing. What do you think? All right.
Here we go, guys. Fearless Friday.
Friday.
Here goes Michael.
Hey, I'm Craig with Thermal Ballet. We got Mike on top. There he is. What a beautiful face that man has. And we're going hang gliding. Woohoo! All right, let's go. Dragonfly. Glider is ready. Here we go, Mike. I'm ready. I'm gonna sing a song to you. Dum dum da dum da dum dum dum.
Flying with Craig. Turner Valley Hang Glider.
All right, tell me, what was it like? You fearless man, you.
Fearless Friday, folks.
That's awesome.
Can I tell them the news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Olivia's about to be married.
We'll put you in the video. Talk about fearless.
You guys ready? Do you remember the song? Do you remember the song?
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun,
There goes Tanya.
Oh my gosh, I could say
She's a thermal plane.
Is it on? Yeah. Okay, all right, guys. Hey, this is Fearless Friday on a Saturday, coming to you on a Friday. We just went hang gliding with Craig and Larry
Liam
and Liam and Ezra
and Olivia.
and Olivia. Talk about fearless. We went, how high did we go up?
We went 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet up there, guys. If we can do this, you can do it.
There you go. All right.
All right, that's good.
Cool.
That's it, guys.
That's so cool.
Isn't that awesome? That is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So, but the great news about all of this is we have yet another announcement, which is why Wendell is here with us today. Michael and I, again, we're kind of putting everything out there. When it comes to branding, branding isn't really complete without what we call sonic branding. And that is the sound behind a brand. And so we met with Wendell, that picture at the end of the video frame back here, when we met with Wendell in Georgia in, oh, what was it, Wendell?
Oh God, what was it? January?
January. That was back in January.
Yeah, I think January.
Back in January. That's a picture we took back then, and that was the time that we actually set a meeting with Wendell and said, okay, you know, it would mean so much to us if you would help to create this sonic brand for us. And so we are officially naming it the Fearless Soundtrack, the BrandFace Fearless Soundtrack. But Wendell, we're so excited about that, and I tell you, it was so much fun to do this.
I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad it worked out. I know we were trying to figure out exactly what direction to go with it, with all the influences and ideas we had in mind, and I just took it and ran with it, and that's pretty much the action-packed idea I had.
Listen,
come up with.
We're so excited because not everybody gets a chance to have somebody like you do the sonic branding for them, and we're so pleased with that. We feel very honored that you took the time to work with us on that.
Absolutely.
And wailed on that guitar, young man.
Oh yeah,
young man.
You know, we gave Wendell a couple of ideas of some influences that we wanted on it. And he goes, "Yeah, I think I got in mind what you want." And the first take was incredible. And we met one other time on the phone, tweaked it, nailed it, and I think it's fantastic. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Glad everybody's happy with it. I'm happy that everybody loves it.
So anybody looking for soundtracks for sonic branding, things like that, you want to hit this guy up.
Also, you can contact Hewlett Studios in Cumming, Georgia. They're on the web, so.
Okay, and Hewlett
Facebook.
Okay, Hewlett spelled Hewlett. We'll hook you up though. Reach out to me and Michael. We'll hook you up and let you know.
Yeah, they've recently wanted me. They've approached me about being like an in-house producer there, so they're very familiar. Like if you get in touch with them, all you have to do is mention me, and we can put it all together. Perfect.
Hey, I got some questions for you, Wendell. So you started at a very young age with Travis playing guitar. And so you talk about being fearless. You went from living in a small town like I did and like Michael has his whole life as well, to being on a stage in front of, over the years, literally millions of people. When you first started doing that, tell us about how did you have any fears, or did you just walk out there and own it?
No, actually, my fear was at around 13 or 14. That's when I started playing in my first band, a real band. Yep, good, Lee Joe, thank you. And even then, I had the butterflies, but I wasn't really fearful. I wanted to do it. And by the time I got with Travis, I'd had enough experience to where I couldn't wait to get out there and do it. So that fear was never really an issue. You kind of had the nerves a little bit because, and especially after everything took off, and you get out in front of several thousand people, and they're watching your every move. That could mess with you, but that went away after a while. It got to the point where you just couldn't wait to do it. And now it's like second nature out here. You just don't even think about it anymore. Of course, after 30 years, if you're not used to it by now, then you know what I mean? That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Roll out of bed and plug in your guitar, and you're in front of thousands.
Yeah, we've got a sold out audience tonight and tomorrow night. So a lot of people coming out, and the more the merrier. With the better time they have, the better time we have.
Yep, you bet. Yeah. So tell us what you are afraid of. Is there anything you are afraid of?
Oh my gosh. I better not go into that. No, I'm kidding. Not really. I don't know. I don't really have any fears. Every day is a good day, and I try to look at everything in the best possible light that I can and make the most of it. And I don't know. I think that one of the fears I have these days, kind of personally, is getting behind the wheel back home in Georgia because everybody's driving wide open. That's about it.
That's true. That's true. Now, you just prompted Michael when you said every day is a good day. Michael, segue.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I made Tanya and my close friends promise that when they survive me, that my epitaph and my headstone is going to say, to this man, every day was Saturday. Yeah, I want to live that way every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Well, Wendell, it's been such fun to do this project with you, and it probably won't be the last one we do with you either. We may stalk you from here, having you do all kind of stuff for us.
Absolutely. I'm in. Just let me know. I'll be there.
My mom's actually on the line today.
Oh, wow.
I know. I'll let you say hi to her.
She's like my mom.
Yes, she is. Isn't she sweet? Yeah, she's. And Chuck, if you want to unmute yourself here for a second, say hi to your grandmother.
I suppose I can. Hey, Mima, how's it going?
She can hear you, but she can't say anything back. So, but anyway.
Okay. Love you.
Everybody says, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Believe me, I was saying hi, Mom, from about 2,000 feet in the air, you know. And I caught Michael on the clip in that video at one point saying, so this is what a hawk feels like. And you can barely hear it in the video, but I kept it in there, Michael. I heard that from you, and I'm sticking my arms out like, you know, Superman, because from the time I came out of the birth canal, I wanted to fly. There's an awesome story on our blog from a couple of years back where I actually did jump out of a barn loft. You know that barn at my dad's house, Wendell? That old barn right behind my dad's house?
I remember this.
I tried to fly. You know, I opened the big barn loft up on the top level, and I jumped out, and it was a long story. Me and my brother, he was trying to help me fly, and I said, just, you know, I'm not going to be able to do this by myself. Just come run behind me and push me so that I can fly. And I thought, and now here we are. I know I'm going into the story, guys. Just bear with me because we're almost finished here. But so I go in there, and I'm setting this whole thing up. And I have these these army cots somehow ended up in the barn loft. And I said, let's just tie those on each one of my arms like wings. And so we kind of folded them over the arms, tied them down. So I kind of had these foam wings, thinking, my son's just shaking his head. It's maybe the first time I've heard this story. But I'm thinking the whole time, you know, at least it'll like break my fall a little bit. And I was used to watching these little flying squirrels scale, you know. You've seen those, right? They scale just a little
where you can kind of sail along. Sure.
There you go. See, you get it. They don't exactly flap their wings, but they just scale. And I thought, well, I can make it from here to that tree right over there. And so I was so hesitant. And finally, I said, look, no matter what I say next time, no matter how loud I yell, just run behind me and push. I'll be all right. Just push. So my brother, of course, he's all for it because he can't wait to see me hit ground. So he's running wide open, pushes me out, and I go, boom, straight down. There was no scaling. There was not even 2 feet of advancement. It was straight down.
What's that saying? Gravity's not your friend.
Gravity is not my friend. No, it was not my friend that day. But last weekend, it was totally my friend. So that's how much I've always wanted to fly. I just thought you guys might want to know that backstory.
That's cool.
My mom's got to be giggling away right now because she probably does remember that story.
I used to get out and fly a lot in a plane at about 10 years old with my dad every other Sunday. Mathis Airport down in Cumming. We used to go down there, and I loved it. I still do. I still love aviation. We got a guy out here as a pilot, actually. So I never pursued. Yeah.
Yeah, the same with me. I grew up flying small Cessnas with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, son.
This thing they pulled it with was a dragonfly. And it was a super cool thing. Like, honestly, it was just outdoor. It was like a souped up ultralight. But it had all the instruments of a regular plane. But you were outdoors, and he flew it with a stick. It was amazing. It really was a cool machine.
Yeah. I love stuff like that.
That was the little plane that pulled us up, and the seats that you sat in were like lawn chairs. They actually called them lawn chairs. It was a little frightening when you think about it. I don't want to put my beach chair on a plane and go 2,000 feet up. No thanks.
I do.
But, yeah, exactly. All right, guys. So I want to wrap this up, but by saying again, Wendell, thank you so much for joining us from the tour bus today. You know, from Kansas City, Missouri, and you guys go. Make sure you support Travis Tritt and Wendell and the rest of the band by going to all their concerts. They're incredible. When I said something about you and Travis the other day to Chuck, he just automatically started singing one of Travis's favorite songs. So
yeah, just go to his tour schedule on the web and pull up the dates. We got about 75 or 80 we're doing this year, so we'll be in a town near you soon. So.
That's right. Yep. And when you guys are at his concert, use the hashtag Fearless Friday. He'll be able to know it's you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. Michael, you wanna close us out today?
Well, I don't have anything specific, but thank you, Wendell, for everything. Thank you for joining us today, of course. Nice to see Chuck again. Chuck's on his way down to Atlanta to sell real estate with me, despite what his mom says. So, hey, I just leave everybody with fearless. Be fearless. Be bold. Prosperity favors the bold, folks. And that's what you want to be.
That's right. And thanks to my mom for joining us today. Mwah. Love you, Mom. We all love this whole panel.
Love you, me, Mom.
All right. Thank you, son. You be careful on your drive down to Nashville. Have a good time. And Wendell, as always, stay safe in your travels and just kill it on stage like you always do.
Absolutely. And you guys have a good weekend. Thanks for letting me be a part of this again.
You too. You too. And I will close this out with this, guys. Even though today wasn't, a whole lot about branding, it was about being fearless. And then, of course, we brought in the sonic branding at the end. If you guys have any questions about your brand, want to know how strong it is, want to know what you can do to put yourself out there fearlessly, go to discussyourbrand.com. Discussyourbrand.com. You can get on a call with me. We'll talk about where you are and where you want to be. That's it, guys. This wraps up the most Fearless Friday we've done yet, guys. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.